Hello everyone for another Warhammer Underworlds battle report. And Elathain Soulraid takes on the Sons of Velmorn, a warband I had never faced in my life before in first edition, so it's a first in second edition. And it was built with a Blazing Assault and Deadly Synergies. So both sides had Deadly Synergies because I had, of course, I love that deck, together with Pillage and Plunder. His deployment left one of his minions isolated though, with Elathain was far enough to the back to outpace him should he advance his way. As is almost tradition, I kicked off with a wild charge by Tamil, who made short work of Thane. But using some boosted movement, Jedran did reach Elathain, wounding him gravely, as Tamil sidestepped off the objective to allow Furin to go in and delve. Elathain was under pressure at the end of the round, and the Sons managed to unite while Duneclaw was still en route to help his beleaguered master. But the Sons had failed to score anything though, resulting in a 7-0 lead for the Soulraid after the first round. Because, well, I could play quite a lot of objective cards. Going in the second round, Elathain managed to become united, and a great fortitude and a healing potion later, he was in a good position again. Or at least good enough to survive another Jedran blow. But Jedran missed him and was then taken down himself by the ill-fated. Helmar was also taken down, but Thane was raised again by his father. The Soulraid now started closing in on the leader of the Sons though, readying themselves to pounce on the White Lord. In the meantime, Furin has sneaked to the Aquagiranis in the backfield of the Sons playing field, and thanks to her duelist upgrade, even though Thane managed to reduce the damage. So she didn't take him out, but she could push herself on the Aquagiranis token. Still, the Sons hadn't been able to score anything though, even with the Blazing Assault. He just didn't draw his surges. And the result was a 14-0 after the second round. This was going really bad for my opponent and I quite felt for him. In the third round, Thane did the unthinkable though, and he managed to score Get Stuck In, even though he failed to do any harm at all. Tamil took down more like himself, leaving only a venerable Thane on the field now, and yeah, it was one of those games where you can toss around upgrades just because you can. So one glory-seeking spine fin is probably good for a picture meme or something, but yeah, well, he had a 2-wound figure, so there was a useless upgrade anyway, and I had glory galore. Spinefin then moved next to Thane, because I didn't want to kill him in my last activation though. As Thane was a raised model, and I couldn't score anything from him anymore, but if I kept him alive, and I could score inevitable outcome, and still get one glory out of him. But the outcome was indeed inevitable, and the Soulraid scored a massive 21-1 victory over the Whites. So it was a bit of a non-game, with the Sons missing about every roll they needed to make, both in offense and defense, and helped by the fact that I could pick them off piecemeal, negating their synergies bonus. That helped as well, but they never managed to make a fist in this game. But yeah, the deck worked. I'm still gonna do some tweaks for a tournament. That's, well, when I record this next week, but when you see this, it's actually almost a month ago. Because time is a wibbly wobbly thing. But still, thanks for your time for watching this. Until next time, bye bye.